Here we are in the dark. No need to speak, no need.
Welcome back to the Baltimore Orioles franchise on MLB the Show. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. It's the Orioles going out to Chicago to take on the White Sox with veteran right-hander Sonny Gray on the hill, a crafty veteran from Smyrna, Tennessee. Like seeing him in a White Sox uniform. He's off to a little bit of a shaky start, I suppose. His numbers personally not that bad, but 0-1 across 3 starts. 3.68 ERA in the whip, a little bit up from where he'd like it, mostly because he's got 11 walks across just 14 2/3 innings. Pretty uncharacteristic of him, but nonetheless. First batter he faces, Austin Hayes, deep to right field. That ball is into the bullpen, and it is 1-0, just one batter into the game. Austin Hayes, his 5th of the year. That pitch was away, but not quite as high as I think Sonny Gray wanted it. And Hayes gets good wood on it, and a great start for the Orioles as they get a leadoff home run. And Hayes has some pop in that leadoff spot, so might see a few more of those this season. Next batter, Jorge Calhoun, flare into left. Tim Anderson runs under that one for the first out. And now a look at the Orioles lineup. As we saw Hayes and Calhoun, then Seager still struggling to get that bat going. Devers has been awesome. Then Mountcastle batting 5th, Mancini DHing, Santander in right. Adley Rutschman struggling a little bit, batting 8th, and then Bobby Witt batting 9th. Next batter is Corey Seager. He takes one into left field, so maybe he's going to get things going. Big turn at first, but he heads back and is in with a 1-out single. That would bring up Rafael Devers. 1-1 pitch is hit deep to left center field. That ball way back. Long run for Robert. He is unable to get there. Short hops the wall. Seager comes all the way around to score from first, and it's 2-0 now. Runner in scoring position there as the RBI double still has the Orioles in position to maybe score some more, but Mountcastle gets under this one. That's going to be routine and makes it 2 away now in the inning, and Trey Mancini, 2-2 pitch, could not stay back on the slurve. He's down on strikes. Sonny Gray, a rough first as he has given up 2 runs, and the White Sox have an uphill battle. They got to do it against John Means. The veteran lefty has been very good so far this season. A whip right around 1 and a 1.74 ERA across 20 2/3 innings in 3 starts. A 1-1 record to go along with that. Tim Anderson swinging on the second pitch, ground ball to third, and that's routine for Devers. And now we look at the White Sox lineup in this one, as it was Anderson leading off, then it's Madrigal batting second, DHing, Eloy Jimenez batting third. We'll talk about him in a second. Robert fourth, Moncada, Yastrzemski, Andrew Vaughn at first, Chris Taylor at second, and Evan Scoob at behind the dish. Now, Jimenez was a free agent until late in the season, and then decided to, I guess, just re-sign with the White Sox, who I believe he was with last season. And there he goes down on a slider down and in to end the inning. Now on to the top of the second. First batter is Anthony Santander. Against the shift, takes it down the left field line and into the corner for an easy double to start off the second. So a good opportunity for the Orioles. And then Adley Rutschman gets one to hit, takes it into left field, but that's going to hang up and be caught. And now Sonny Gray would kind of get settled in. 2 away in the inning. It's Austin Hayes. That ball is hit pretty well, but Robert can cover a lot of ground out there. He gets to that one to end the inning. Now we go to the bottom of the second. John Means back to work. Still 2-0 here. And with 2 away, it's Mike Yastrzemski, chopper to first. Footage kind of skipped on me there, but nonetheless, that's a routine play for Mountcastle to just step on the bag for the final out of the inning. Now on to the third. Devers with 2 away takes one back up the middle, and it's a 2-out single for the free agent who has swung the bat well all season so far. Now it's Brian Mountcastle, a rocket right at the second baseman to end the inning. On to the bottom of the third, Andrew Vaughn. Flare just out of reach of the glove of Bobby Witt Jr. in for a base hit to start off the inning. Next batter, Chris Taylor, 2-2 pitch, ground ball to first, and they go 3-6-3 for a double play, and that's big as that would kind of stem that potential offensive tide, and they would go scoreless in the inning. Now on to the top of the fourth. It's Santander again with one away this time, and that's in the center field for a base hit. Now a 1-2 pitch to Rutschman. Sonny Gray fielding his position, quickly gets the feed out to second, and it's a 1-6-3 inning-ending double play. And it's still 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Means has faced the minimum to this point, and now with 2 away, it's Jimenez. Ground ball that gets through the vacated second base position there and in for a 2-out single, so the shift backfires in that case. Now with 2 outs, it's Robert, ground ball to short, and that's pretty routine there to end the inning. So the White Sox still blanked through 4 innings. Now Bobby Witt to start off the 5th. Couldn't catch up to the fastball up and in. Sonny Gray picks up the K, his second of the game. And now with 1 away, it's Austin Hayes. Ground ball through the right side. That was basically the same pitch he hit out of the ballpark to start the ball game. This time, just a single. And they're going to put him in motion on a 2-1 pitch. Calhoun flares one into left. Now Hayes thought it was going to be caught, turned and head back to first. They end up getting him at second on kind of a fluky play there. Could have been a big opportunity for the Orioles to score, but nonetheless now runner on first, 2 down. And Corey Seager had a pitch to hit there and missed it. He is just struggling to connect at the plate so far this season. That would do it for the Orioles in the 5th. On to the bottom of the 5th, Mike Yastrzemski with 1 out, takes it into left field, and that's a base hit. So the grandson of Hall of Famer Carl Yastrzemski with a 1-out single. Now it's a strikeout there. John Means picks up out number 2 and strikeout number 2 on the ball game. And it's Chris Taylor with 2 away, hits a comebacker there. Means fields his position, throws to first, and it's another scoreless inning of work for John Means, who continues to absolutely just deal out there. Not racking up strikeouts, but he's getting the job done, and that is going to do it for Sonny Gray's day as they're turning to the bullpen. The left-hander Bernardo Flores has been roughed up a little bit this season. He's going to do a pretty decent job here. Starting things off, it's Devers kind of got that one off the end of the bat with a cutter down and away. That's the first out. Next batter is Jake Shiner. He's going to draw a walk on 4 pitches there, try to curve on a 3-0 and puts him on by way of the free pass, but then he's going to get Anthony Santander with 2 away, twisted up on a fastball down and in to end the inning. So nobody has scored since way back there in the first inning, and that's going to continue as with 2 away. It's a routine ground ball to second. It's another 1-2-3 inning for John Means. 2 outs in the 7th. Austin Hayes down on strikes. It's a 1-2-3 top of the 7th for Flores. And we go to the stretch, still 2-0 as the White Sox trying to figure out how to score a run or 2, and they are not going to get a good start here as Jimenez caught looking on a changeup down and away. That's the 3rd strikeout for Means. Then it's Luis Robert. Swing and a miss on a fastball down and away for the 2nd out of the inning, making 4 Ks for Means. And it's Yohan Moncada. Ground ball to second. That's routine. Another 1-2-3 inning for John Means. Now on to the bottom or the top of the 8th, and Clay Hopkins going to pinch hit here. And starting things off in the inning, he is twisted up, tried to hold up, but could not do it. He's down on strikes. That's the 1st out as Flores continues to pitch well. Next batter, Corey Seager, hits a ground ball that's going to get past the diving try of Tim Anderson, who was playing up the middle due to the shift. And they're going to go ahead and pinch run here, bring in Ramon Urias, try and get some speed and a little bit better defense. With 1 away, Devers, a rocket that is caught. They don't double him up. Good base running there by Urias to get back on the line drive there, but bad base running here as he is going to get picked off. He's hung up in the pickle here. They're going to tag him out to end the inning. And an opportunity lost there as it's now going to the bottom of the 8th. Still 2-0. John Means back to work. Gets a strikeout of Vaughn again. Looking this time for the 5th K that John Means has collected. And then it's Chris Taylor. Ground ball to the right side. That's handled and steps on the bag is Jake Shiner for the final out of the inning. And John Means 8 scoreless innings and another one where he sets them down in order. Shiner at the plate now. He hits one into the right center field gap that Robert able to run down in the gap for this 1st out of the inning. Then Trey Mancini connects on a changeup that was hanging right over the middle of the plate, and that one is gone. So another home run here for the Orioles as it's Trey Mancini this time with his 4th of the season. 415 feet and an insurance run there that is big because now on the bottom of the 9th, John Means get a swing and strike out there for the first out of the inning. His 6th of the ball game. Now looking for a complete game. It's Nick Madrigal. Swing and a ground ball to short. That's handled by Bobby Witt, and that will do it. A complete game shutout for John Means. I swear to everything holy that we've got the settings on legend, but our pitching staff has just been getting it done so far this year, and the Orioles collect another win here in the early going this season as they take it 3-0. A 3-hit shutout for John Means. Didn't walk anybody and struck out 6. Sonny Gray settled down after that first inning and ultimately pitched pretty well. 7 hits over 5 innings. Didn't walk anybody. Only had 2 strikeouts, but the 2 earned runs get him saddled with the loss on the day. It was Trey Mancini with a home run, Austin Hayes with a home run, and Rafael Devers with an RBI double way back in the first inning that accounted for all of the scoring in this one. 9 hits and a walk for the Orioles, 5 strikeouts as they continue to keep that strikeout count pretty low on the season. And John Means just absolutely dominant in this one. Not a whole lot else to say about that. He only gave up 3 hits on the day. I believe they were all singles as well, as we'll take a look at the White Sox offensive production here. Yep, 3 singles. They hit into a double play, so he faced just 2 over the minimum on the day. 6 strikeouts for him. Flores did a pretty admirable job coming out of the bullpen. He gave him 4 innings of work, only gave up the solo homer to Mancini as far as damage in the runs column. But no run support for the White Sox in this one, and they fall 3-0. Now we're going back out to Camden Yards, where it's the Orioles hosting here. It's going to be Texas coming to town. They are 12-12. The Orioles at 14-10. Just kind of, rolling along early going in the season, trying to get out in front in the AL East, and off to a pretty decent start as the defending World Series champions. And on the hill for them is Ryan Weathers. Now, he has struggled so far this season, as you see his numbers, but his last start was pretty sharp, so we'll look if he can to see if he can keep that going. His first couple of starts were really bad, but he was solid in his last outing and looking to keep that momentum going here. And starting things off, the rookie Johnny Robinson flares one into left field. That's going to be handled by Jorge Calhoun for the first out. Now we'll look at the Rangers lineup in this one, as Robinson is going to play shortstop for them. Bubba Thompson in center, Nick Solak in second, Willie Calhoun in left, Nate Lowe is going to DH, Jose Abreu playing first base, then Jason Dominguez in right, Sam Huff catching, and Davis Wenzel playing third base and batting ninth. Two-way in the inning, it's Nick Solak, ground ball to first. Mountcastle has that one, steps on the bag, and that's it for the Rangers. Now it's Taylor Widener on the bump for the Rangers. As you see, his ERA is sitting at about 5.12, and the whip, though, is over 2. He has registered 16 walks in 19 in the third innings to go along with 25 hits. So needless to say, he has not been very sharp. And it's going to continue here as the first batter, Austin Hayes, has done it again. Second pitch of the at-bat, a changeup left down the middle, and he just hammers this ball. His 6th of the season, 409 feet, a no-doubter. And yet again, setting the tone for the Orioles as he has gone deep. And it's now Jorge Calhoun, a ground ball to short. Robinson handles, throws to first. It's in the dirt, but handled over there at first base by Abreu. And now we'll look at the Orioles lineup, as it was Hayes batting leadoff, then Calhoun. Seager starting to swing the bat a little bit better. Devers in the cleanup hole. Mountcastle batting 5th. Mancini DHing. Santander at right. Rutschman at catcher, and Bobby Witt Jr. at shortstop. So same lineup as the last effort that we saw. And there's Corey Seager. Tried to pull the trigger on a slider that came in the back door, but was too late, and he's down on strikes. Then Rafael Devers, ground ball through the right side, but the shift, look where he fields that ball. Throws the Widener covering the bag for a great play there to end the inning. But Austin Hayes has given the Orioles the lead. They're up 1-0 on the solo homer. And now Ryan Weathers going back to work. First batter, Willie Calhoun, 1-0 pitch, ground ball up the middle, hits Weathers. Would have been an out as they had the shift on there, but instead it's a base hit and an infield single. Next batter, Nate Lowe, ground ball up the middle. That's going to be handled by Bobby Witt Jr. Steps on the bag, throws to first, and that is a easy double play. Now on to the second, 2-away in the inning. Anthony Santander reaches out for that one, but got it off the end of the bat, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Widener. And we go to third, 2 outs. It's David Wenzel swinging a drive to deep right center field. It's a long run for Santander, but he is going to get there, and it's a 1-2-3 third for Weathers, as he has faced the minimum in this one. Bobby Witt Jr. swinging at a changeup in the dirt. He's going down on strikes. That's the second out of the inning. Then it's Austin Hayes on an 0-2 pitch. Remember, he homered last time. He gets a fastball up. That's a mistake. Over the heart of the plate. He hits it deep to right center field and into the bleachers for his second home run of the ball game, his 7th of the year, 397 feet. Definitely a mistake by Widener there, as he has now seen the lead double to 2-0. Second homer of the game for Austin Hayes. And it's Jorge Calhoun. He ripped one into right field, but that's going to be caught for the final out of the inning. And after 3, it is 2-0 with Baltimore on top, thanks to the solo homers by Austin Hayes. We go to the top of the 4th now, and Weathers back to work. Johnny Robinson, a 1-2 pitch, looking at a changeup down and away, doesn't like the call. That's the first strikeout for Ryan Weathers on the day. On to the bottom of the 4th, 2 out for Ryan Mountcastle. That ball hit well. He had one to hit. That's in the deep left center field, but is going to be caught for the final out of the inning. So just kind of trucking along here at this point. It's either home runs or outs for the most part. The Rangers have 4, 5, 6 due up. Willie Calhoun slices one into left. That pitch was down and in. He goes against the shift with it, and that's going to be an easy double. And the Rangers with an opportunity now, and the next batter, Nate Lowe, ground ball to the right side, going to move him up to third with just one away in the inning, as he is retired on the fielder's choice. Now Jose Abreu, fly ball into left, long run for Calhoun. He's going to make the catch, but Calhoun able to come in and score on the tag, so it's a sac fly, and now 2-1 as the Rangers clawing back into this one. Now 1 away in the bottom of the 5th. It's Anthony Santander into the left center field gap. Long run. He's not going to get there. Short hops the wall, and it's a 1-out double for Anthony Santander. Next batter, Adley Rutschman, 0-1 pitch, back up the middle, but a nice play by Robinson at short, and the rookie fires over the first to get him for the second out of the inning. And then it's Bobby Witt Jr., 0-2, slices one into right, but that's going to hang up and be caught for the final out. So the double for Santander ends up getting stranded. Now on to the 6th. Swing and a miss there. Gets Sam Huff for the first out of the inning, and second K for Weathers. Now 1 away for Davis Wenzel. Swing and a miss, and 1 down in the dirt. Rutschman has to send that down to first, but he gets him for the second out of the inning. Now it's Johnny Robinson back up the middle. Long run for Bobby Witt Jr. Gets there, throws across the body to get the speedy shortstop. And we go to the bottom of the 6th with the Orioles still ahead 2-1. 2 outs in the inning. Corey Seager reaches out, drives one to deep right center field. It just gets over the wall for a solo shot, make it 3-1, and that is his 200th career home run, his 5th of the season. What a moment for a middle infielder to collect 200 home runs is pretty impressive in this day and age, or in any day and age ultimately. And he's got a long way to go, so look out for Corey Seager to keep those milestones coming. But a nice moment there as the solo home run is going to make it a 2-run lead for the Orioles, as that ball just scraped over the wall in right field. And now we go to the 7th. Bobby Thompson swings on a ground ball down and away, or a pitch down and away, hits a grounder to the right side. Seager knocks it down, but that's going to go down as an infield single. Next batter, Nick Solak, ground ball to second. Seager handles that one with ease, and it's a 4-6-3 double play as Ryan Weathers just chugging along now, looking to get 7 solid innings here as Willie Calhoun hits a rocket up the middle, but the shift works there as Witt able to handle it for the final out of the inning. Now 7 innings, just 1 run allowed by Ryan Weathers. In the middle of the order, 5, 6, 7 due up here for the Orioles, and the Rangers are going to turn to Nolan Blackwood out of the bullpen. You see the numbers for the right-hander right there. An ERA over 6 is never good, but it is early in the season, so a small sample size. But he's going to have to be sharper than he has been. First batter, actually with 1 away, it's Trey Mancini going back up the middle and into center field for a 1-out single. Now 2-way for Adley Rutschman, hits it hard, and that's under the sliding try by Jose Abreu, and it's going to be now first and second as Mancini going station to station. 0-1 pitch to Bobby Witt, back up the middle. Robinson fields and flips to second for the final out. So we go to the 8th, Still 3-1. Now Ryan Weathers getting up there with the pitch count. He's going to face one more batter here. Unfortunately, it's going to be a base hit, however, as Lowe takes that one into center field. That's going to end the day for Ryan Weathers. He pitched very well in this one. 7 innings. We'll get to see his numbers shortly. He is responsible for the runner on first, but in position for the win if the Orioles can hang on to the lead. And they are going to turn to right-hander, who is it going to be? Travis Lakins? It is. Travis Lakins coming on. He has been sharp for the Orioles so far this season. 9 innings, the ERA at 1. He's been in the game this will be his 11th appearance. First batter he faces, though, ground ball to the right side, gets under the glove of Mountcastles. Is going to go down as an error, as it looked like he was going to try and kind of spin and throw that one for the double play. Instead, they get no one, and now it's runners on the corners with nobody out. Jason Dominguez coming up. On a 2-2 pitch, he slices one into left that gets down, and that is huge, as now the run comes in to score. It's a 1-run game, runners on first and second, and still nobody out. You got the 8-hitter due up. It's Sam Huff. He's going to drop down a bunt and advance the runners to second and third. Now you got the 9-hitter due up, and on an 0-1 pitch, this is a fastball up and in, and he gets down a great bunt, almost beats it out. It does score the run, so we are now tied on the safety squeeze, rather. So a huge error there by Mountcastle at first has now allowed them to tie the ball game. They are going to get out of it here, as he's going to get Robinson to ground out to short. He hit that ball hard, but right at Bobby Witt Jr. The Orioles see their lead disappear as we now go to the bottom of the 8th, tied at 3. And it's going to be the left-hander Caleb Ferguson coming on. Look at his numbers so far this season. 17 innings. He's only given up 1 earned run. 18 strikeouts, just 4 walks. He has been outstanding. Now the Orioles going to counter that. So they're going with the lefty, so they're going to turn to Clay Hopkins off the bench with 1 out. 1-1 pitch to him is outside, but he reaches out and drops one just in front of the diving try and left. So it's a 1-out single for Clay Hopkins, and nice job pinch hitting there to get on base. Now with two-way, Rafael Devers on a 1-1 pitch, golfs this one deep and gone. A 2-run shot. The Orioles get the lead right back, and they've got an insurance run there with a 2-run bomb. Devers, 5th of the year, 404 feet, as he just continues to swing the bat well. The free agent acquisition has been outstanding for the Orioles, and you got to love coming back after giving up the tying runs. And now in the 9th, they're going to turn to Roberto Osuna. He has not been that sharp this season, but he's only had a chance to pitch in 7 games so far. This far into the season, they just haven't had opportunities to get him tries. First batter he faces is going to flare one into right field, and that's going to be routine. Now 1 away, and that would bring up, who's up next? Oh, now we're actually going to look at the numbers for Ryan Weathers. 7 innings, 4 hits, no walks. He only struck out 3, 2 earned runs, but one of them was a guy that he left on, but the bullpen couldn't, salvage for him. So nonetheless, he pitched very well in this one. In position for a win when he left. He's going to get a no decision, and now a base hit here makes this really interesting, as Willie Calhoun comes to the plate representing the tie and run, but he goes down on strikes for the 2nd out of the inning, and that is a big one, as the Rangers now down to their final out, and it's Nate Lowe, a 3-2 pitch. This ball is hit deep to right center field. It's a long run for, who is that out there? Austin Hayes, and he catches this ball as he runs into the wall, so the Rangers come up just feet from a game-tying home run there in the top of the 9th, and the Orioles hang on to win this one 5-3 in front of the home faithful on sort of a foggy night there. And Austin Hayes gets player of the game honors with 2 home runs, both solo shots. Lakins gets the win, although when he came into the game, they were ahead by 2. When he left the game, they were tied. Caleb Ferguson gets the loss. He gave up 2 hits, one of them being the 2-run shot to Rafael Devers, and the Orioles, get the save from Roberto Osuna, his 5th of the season. We'll take a look at the box score, as the Rangers collected 6 hits, no walks, and struck out just 4 times on the day. The only extra base hit was for Willie Calhoun, his 6th of the season. They scratched out those couple of runs using some small ball in the 8th, but it wasn't enough, as Ferguson gave up those 2 runs. Widener actually pitched pretty well, 6 innings. He gave up 4 hits, but 3 of them were solo home runs. So tough day for him. The Orioles had 8 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. So they continue to, prevent strikeouts, but they're not getting a lot of walks. So the on-base percentage not as high as we would like it. But a good job from the pitching staff in general. 2 earned runs on the day is pretty hard to complain about, and the Orioles pick up the win in this one, 5-3. Osuna gets his 5th save of the year. Lakins improves to 2-1, and you got to be happy with how Ryan Weathers pitched in that one. But that's going to do it for this one. Be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.